Just respecting the left arm, his youngster, the left arm orthodox. His economy rate under 2, under 3, mind you. Very good. The pick of the bowlers for me for Kuwait. He has restricted batsmen.
That's a beauty. Now that's so nearly as the first wicket. Patel has done Birtel. All ends up. Perfect left arm spinner's delivery. Again, it's the angle and the drift he gets. The turn and the first slip. Rajiva Sundarwan has not even reacted. It's a very tough chance, yes. But Kuwait's fielding is their Achilles heel. It continues to be so.
That was very good ball by Yashin Patel. Didn't have that flight. It was just a bit flatter through the air. There was a drift and a vicious turn to get the top half of the bat. You should have very good reflexes at the slips. That was gone between the keeper and the slips for a boundary. A lucky boundary for Patel.
I'm not sure his placement is perfect. I know it's easy to say after it's happened, but very wide there. Come on, Paresh, you can read that for me. The Asia Cup Nepali cricket team, I get that bit. What does the rest say? Driven for 4. It's all too easy right now for Nepal. And a bit of fortune makes it 2 boundaries in the over. It's 60 for none. Something you don't see too often. 7 overs have been bowled. Nepal have hit the ball everywhere, and Kuwait have been brought together in a team huddle. I think that's a good idea. I think Mohammad Aslam has done the right thing. He's bowled his first 7 overs very quickly. He's entitled to do what he wants as long as he gets the overs bowled in time. Although we did see one of the 2 umpires just stroll over and say, "What's the hold up, boys? Let's get going." Which is fair enough. And the captain, as a result of that huddle, is going to bring himself on to bowl. It was Vinod Babu, wasn't it? The standing umpire who went over and said, "Guys, let's play." But they just took a moment, Kuwait. Maybe this was something they discussed if the other team got off to a flyer. Let's take our time. And no surprise to see the captain bring himself into the attack. Very fine bowler, Mohammad Aslam. Good leader too. These will be the 20 testing overs. They got the X factor of Shiraz Khan then. Problem is the seamers have had no control. And Nepal with 60 for none after 7 and batting to come. How much longer do they need to bat to take this game away from Kuwait? Take it out of their hands before it's even got going?
And these opening batters, they should bat at least 25 to 30 overs. If they do so, then they'll take the game away from Kuwait. Talking about the captain, Mohammad Aslam, at the toss he said, we're doing well batting second. That is why we'll bowl first. Another sidearm action. And I also cross-questioned him about, you won the game against Hong Kong batting first. And he said that was also right. We posted the score and we bowled well in the second innings. A very humble guy.
The fact that these 2 left-arm spinners are so different. Look at how round arm he is there. It's almost Malinga-esque. Mirror image of Malinga, the left armer. He comes really round arm and also really wide of the crease. Slight change of the field. Long off comes up into the circle to mid-off and long on goes back. Just take a look at his action here. Really round arm. And that's very, very different to Yassin Patel, who's quite tall in his action and gets good bounce. So they complement each other nicely. Again, because of the flying start, Nepal can afford a few quiet overs. There's no problems. They don't have to take on Kuwait's captain. He's been very accurate, very economical. It's good batting. Yes, 3 dots. Get the single, get off strike.
Excellent approach by Asif Sheikh, playing 2-dot balls, 3-dot balls, and just punching down the ground. That's good batting by Asif Sheikh. The approach is good today. And talking about the Aslam's action, it comes way around, like you said, like almost Malinga. That's very well bowled again. Yeah, 5'20", his best in this tournament, Aslam. Look at this again. Look at the round action, the sidearm action.
Yeah, all about your method. It doesn't bounce as much as a consequence, and Bertel was surprised by that. It's the end of the 8th over. Will the commentary change? We'll hand over to Shard Visakar.
Yashin Patel to continue his bowl, 4 overs to 21. That's very well. Slow through the air this time. He's mixing his pace, and I would like to invite Shard Visakar here in the commentary box. My favorite batter for Nepal. Good morning, Sharad.
Thank you, Paresh. Good morning to everyone. Yeah. Aren't these openers favorite for us at the moment for the Nepal team?
Yeah, they've batted well since the collapse that they had against Qatar. They've done their homework well. They've played short balls very nicely. Mainly Asif Sheikh with those 2 massive sixes off the short ball, and Kushal Patel with that 6 in front of him. The only bowler they'll have to look for is Yashin Patel and the captain Mohammad Aslam. This one very nicely played by Patel, opening his face, running down the ball down to third man for a boundary.
What a shot that was. Patel looking in ominous touch here. Just played it late, guided with his wrists, right in the gap. He moves on to 41. Isn't he looking good? Just a bit of width by Yashin Patel and made full use of it.
Yeah, that was time to perfection. Opening the face, played it late. Nice ball, a good forward defensive. After hitting it 4, he plays it very well. Forward defensive shot. And I like the approach of the 2 openers. By myself being an opening batsman. Swept it outside the off stump, but there's a fielder there. It was a little bit in front of square. And then I like the sweep shot. He just wants the bowler to bowl in the same area. He just wants the bowler to bowl in the different areas. This is good against Yashin Patel. What was that? I think the ball slipped from his hands. We don't normally see the spinners bowl like that. It definitely slipped from his hand. I think he was trying for a armor there. A no ball, a beamer to bowl. A free hit for Asif Sheikh.
What was that, Paresh? Buttery fingers there by Yashin early on. Never seen a ball like that before.
What a strike in front. 6, the result. That was a massive strike by Asif Sheikh. A free hit, you can hit it anywhere you want, and he hit it straight. He didn't slog that. He just went through his shot, didn't move around the crease, even though it was a free hit, hit it straight on the side of the side screen for a massive 6. 9 overs gone, Nepal 74 for no loss. Nicely played off the back foot by Patel. I love this batting, Sharad.
Absolutely. What an intent both of these have come out with after a few bad starts in the last few games. Very fresh approach seen by these two openers. Both of these are due for some runs for sure, and aren't they having a good start here? Look to make a big one.
Yeah, look at the crowd putting on Nepali jersey as well. The flag flying high. Nicely bowled and nicely defended as well. They're talking about the bowlers of Kuwait. The medium bowlers were taken apart by these two opening batsmen, and the spinners they're doing very well, especially Aslam. Again, bowling very side. Nicely played by Ashif Sheikh for a single. And the key to this opening stand is they've played the ball very late. They are not committed to their shots. They played to the merit of the ball. That is good to see. They've done their homework well after getting bundled out for 157 against Qatar. Nicely bowled and nicely played. Good cricket all round.
Absolutely, Parish. They haven't done anything extra, these two, Burtel and Asif. Just played to the merit of the ball, as you said. Look to...
Very well bowled again. Only 2 runs coming off this over. The first power play is done. 76 for no loss. The bowlers for Kuwait. 2 overs, only 3 runs given by him. The current rate is 7.6 for Nepal. The first power play is done. The first 10 overs. Look at the signal of the umpire. Now you can have 4 fielders outside the 30-yard circle till the 40th over. The second power play. A good start for Nepal. A dream start, I would say, after they were rocked back on the back foot by Qatar. Batting first. Mind you, it is the same pitch they're playing here today, and the pitch has played very well. The credit goes to 2 openers who have done their job. A good opening stand. Adnan Idris, the leg spinner, is into the attack from the Chobar end. He's a very good bowler. Now if they can, they have scored over 6 runs per over against Yashin Patel, the pick of the bowlers for Kuwait. And they've hammered the medium paces all around. These 2 openers. Now Kuwait, they need to come back in the game. They need to take a couple of wickets to get back into the game. He's a very good leg spinner, Idris. Starts off with an off spinner. Idris nicely driven down the ground. You're talking about the bowlers from Kuwait. Shara Qudus going for plenty, even Shahid Munib gone for 15 in 1 over. Nicely bowled. It was outside the off stump.
See some incense flames there, used for the cultural pujas in everyone's home. Look at the crowd. That's played well, but well stopped in the cover. Yeah, some gentle off spin there by Idris from the Chobar end. They need a wicket, Kuwait. They need to break this partnership. If they want to have a good game, they need to break this partnership between Burtel and Asif.
Yeah, I got a bit confused. Shiraj Khan is the leg spinner for Kuwait, and Idris is an off spinner. That was pitched outside the off stump, ball staying a bit low. There was a turn, but he must have bowled in the right areas. Idris give that air to get that turn. There was perfect delivery. First wicket gone down for Nepal. Burtel has to depart. A very soft dismissal. That guy was saying they had to play it late. He was just committed to his shot after a good partnership. 77 for the first wicket. Kushal Burtel has to depart.
After flurry of dot balls, Burtel just slashing that outside the off stump. A leg cutter there by Idris.
गेम चल रहा है क्या नेपाल
top edge of the bat. was flying away and a good catch taken by Yasin Patel. He shows the dressing room to Patel. He is disappointed after getting a fantastic start. He goes for 43. After a well-played innings, Nepal are 77 for.
Shouldn't have played that. Just stayed there. They're off to a very good start. Just compiled runs, built up a partnership again for the next 5 overs, but that was not the case. Prem Sharkey is the new man in at number 3 for Nepal.